Hello and welcome to Mazurek Gravity. I am Sanjeevni. Today we are going to start the grammar section, the very basics that is parts of speech. In this lecture, we will discuss what is noun, types of noun and how does it functions. So let's begin the parts of speech. Traditional grammar classifies words based on 8 parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Parts of speech not only explains what word is but also how the word is used. The same word can be a noun in one sentence and a verb or adjective in the next sentence. Books are made of ink, glue, and paper. Here, books is a noun, the subject of the sentence. In the next example, Ravi waits patiently while Nitish booked the tickets. In this sentence, book is a verb and its subject is Nitish. As we can see in these examples, in the first sentence, book is a noun, and in the second sentence, book is a verb. That's why it is very important to know about all the parts of speech and their usage. Let's begin with the noun. A noun is a word that depicts a person, place, thing, or idea. There are 5 points through which we can identify a noun in a sentence. Nouns are words that depict specific object, idea, or people that the sentence is built around. Noun can always be pluralized. Noun always follows an article. Descriptive words or adjectives almost always are describing a noun. Noun can end with some suffixes like ity, ness, hood, shun, ens, ism, ist, meant, esse, etc. Example: popularity, happiness, childhood, population, performance, casteism, racist, government, accuracy, etc. Types of noun. Proper noun. It indicates to some particular person, place, or thing. Proper noun always begins with capital letter. Example: China, India, Nepal, Dr. Manmohan Singh, etc. Common noun. It indicates something which is common for many things, person, or places. Example: city, country, etc. Abstract noun. It is a word which cannot be seen but is there, like ideas, quality, conditions. It doesn't have any physical existence. Example: truth, lies, happiness, sorrow, time, etc. Concrete noun. Whatever we see that has a physical existence is known as concrete noun. Example: chair, table, bat, ball, water, etc. Countable noun. Those noun that can be counted is known as countable noun. They can also take an article. Example: one chair, two chair, three books, a book, etc. Uncountable noun. Those noun that can't be counted is known as uncountable noun. Example: water, milk, sugar, rice, etc. Next is collective noun. It is a word for a group of things, people, or animal. Example: family, team, jury, cattle, etc. And the last one is compound noun. Sometime two or three noun appear together or even with other parts of speech and create idiomatic compound nouns. Idiomatic means that those nouns behave as a unit and to a lesser or greater degree amount to or more than the sum of their parts is known as compound noun. Example: six pack, 5-year old, son in law, snowball, etc. Some important tips. A common noun is a word that indicate a person, place or thing in general and a proper noun in a specific way. Abstract noun and proper noun are always non-countable noun, but common and concrete noun can be both countable and uncountable noun. Now functions of noun. Noun can be used as a subject, a direct or indirect object of a verb, as an object of a preposition, and as an adverb or adjective in a sentence. Noun can also show possession. Now we will see in examples how a noun can be used as subject, object, and in different parts of speech. The student is reading a book. Here, student is a subject. The teacher helped the student. Here, the student is an object. He got 3 new students. Here, students is a direct object. Teacher gave student another homework. Here, student is an indirect object. Teacher gave up on that student. In this sentence, student is a object of preposition. He still behaved studently in front of his teacher. Here, studently is an adverb. Ram is a student. Here, student is an adjective. My student's name is Mohan. Here, students is a possession. As we can see in these examples, a student can be shown in different parts of speech. We can use a single word in different ways in every sentence. So here it is, we have finished the noun. That's it for today's video. We will meet in the next video and will begin with pronoun. If you find any problem regarding this video, you can ask me in the comment box below. If you find this video helpful, please press the like button and subscribe to Mazurek Gravity. Thank you.